All right, man. Torchy Talk. I'm back, baby. Long trip, man. Oh man, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. Got a little sniffle, you know what I'm saying? No sniffle. So if my nose is crusty and dry, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Um, for all that. Let me make sure. All right, man. So look, man. Sorry for the delay. You know what it is. Things happen. For some reason my camera wouldn't work, so I had to finagle some, and then it started working, and now it's working. Hopefully, it don't shut off in the middle of me doing something. Yeah, so I got a lot of episodes I'm gonna be dropping. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout. A lot of things I'm gonna be doing. Some more shorts coming, and some more Torch Talk After Hours coming too. So, all right, man. So today's episode, Kendrick's still winning, man. Kendrick's still winning. Uh, and we're gonna talk about this, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. He touched down in a couple of areas, some new areas that I think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of rappers have actually touched down like that. So before we get into that, I gotta get a legendary spill. This is Torch Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. Absolutely free, but if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, right here on the screen. No more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 13 subscribers, over 18,000. And yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you are from. Look, man. Night King in the building. Sorry for the delay. I apologize. One of my flights got canceled, so I had to get on a different flight, and it was painful, man. It was painful, but I made it. So let's get it, man. All right, man. This comes courtesy of Marcus at Work Media. So let's get it. Fix this camera a little bit. All right, so let's go. Can't hear nothing. I don't know why. Hold on. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So K. Dot and SZA touched down in Lisbon, Portugal. And man, the Portuguese people know how to turn up for K. Dot and SZA.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. And this is including me. I'm sorry, Kendrick. I apologize. We did not know you was this big in the world, bro. I'm sorry, Kendrick Lamar. I'm sorry, SZA. I'm sorry. And I apologize on the behalf of everybody in America, all of the people who thought that Drake was much bigger than you. We are sorry. We did not know that you can pull crowds like this on a consistent basis. When you did the Super Bowl, most of us thought that, okay, even I thought that maybe, just maybe, he might sell out one stadium or maybe two. Just maybe. But I have to confess, I didn't think that Kendrick Lamar was going to be this big. And when I mean by this big, I'm talking like global superstar to the point where it's like Taylor Swift weekend level type global superstar. This is insane. And I have to apologize to Kendrick, man. And I'm not going to play this game and not show y'all what was going on because I know I paused it. But we're going to run that back so we can see that again. Let's go.
Now, first off, everybody is coming into the venue. Look at all of these beautiful people. Thousands and thousands of people. Now, people keep bringing up this term, and SZA and K-Dot didn't necessarily know what it meant. So while on stage, they were like, hey, what does this mean? Break it down for me. And it gave the lady the microphone, and this is what she said.
Can you tell me what it means?
Now look at that.
Bring a smile to my face, man. It really does bring a smile to my face. This is man. Y'all don't understand how I feel about this. Y'all really don't. I mean, I always got to talk about the hip hop historians because I know they mad right now, but they're mad for no reason. This is what they wanted. They wanted hip hop to go global. I know they can't stand the fact that people in Portugal is actually cheering for a black man. I know they hate it because they wanted hip hop to be exclusive to us. They did. And now look, you're going to see a lot of hip hop historians come out, or these so-called hip hop historians come out. Y'all know who they are. They on YouTube. Y'all know exactly who these clowns are. They're going to come out and they're going to be like, man, what do you think about this? Because what can happen is they're going to take our likeness. Some goofy shit like that. But this shit is good, man. This shit is good, man. Oh, man, I feel good. I feel so good for Kendrick and SZA, man. I feel good. I'm so happy that they're where they're at today, man. And they did it the right way, bro. This is amazing.
Beautiful thing, beautiful thing. Meanwhile, your boy BBL Drizzy is over there in Manchester, UK, canceling shows. K-Dot and SZA in the Grand National Tour is doing every tour date in every country. What do you think about that?
Turn around, I trust myself. Please everybody else but myself. Hard enough spells, I trust myself. Out the fear, I done myself. This year you better win yourself. Man's on the babies, man's on the hop. Man's in the neighborhood store, shoot shop. Man's phone out and you all inside. Round the reality's falling last. Might evil touch my pride.
Now they did the usual performance set, got a little DNA in there.
I'm going to tell y'all why Kendrick Lamar is so popular. And a lot of people need to understand this. The reason why Kendrick Lamar is so popular, and I think a lot of people don't notice this, is although Kendrick Lamar is black through and through, Kendrick makes inclusivity music. Anything that Kendrick say, or some of the things that the slogans that he uses or he says, you can apply it to your own race. You know what I'm saying? I got royalty inside my DNA. A white person, black person, Asian person, anybody can say that. This is the reason why he's so big. They not like us. Anybody can say that. That's not just exclusively for black people. You could use that in sports terms. You could use that as they not like us. They not like us. Like, this is why Kendrick Lamar is so big. Because Kendrick Lamar does things that I think includes everybody. And I don't want to bring up Drake, but Drake doesn't do this. Drake is more of a self-centered rapper. He's more about him. He's an internal rapper. Kendrick is an outward rapper, if that makes sense. Kendrick spreads. Drake tries to collect. You understand? Kendrick tries to share. Drake tries to collect. Let's just say that. Projection, injection. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between the two. It's a major difference between the two. One projects, the other one injects. One shares, the other one's selfish. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not taking that away from Drake. I'm just telling y'all from what the perspective of what I see it. He's a hoarder. Kendrick is a sharer, if that makes sense. So let's keep it going.
Little humble in there.
Let's go. I'm so fucking sick it. Show me something different.
Can't forget about SZA did a number of set, love galore, outfit, style, and of course, we have a review. Now, this is an interesting one because the review is of a black woman in Portugal.
I mean, it's gotta be the greatest. Yo, I'm telling you, to do something you love in front of a crowd of people, get paid for it, get respect for it, people show you love. This has gotta be the greatest feeling in the world. That's gotta be the greatest feeling in the world. To do something that you really love and to be celebrated by a bunch of people. It's crazy.
That come from the States and get this, come from LA. And she is in Portugal with friends from LA enjoying K-Dot.
Well, I'm back in Lisbon. And upon my return, I had to check out a little boy from Compton. And what are the odds that I went to this concert with friends from LA and ones who have moved here from the States?
She's a nice looking woman. Very nice looking woman. I love her glasses. I love how her hair, how she got her hair cut close like that. That's very beautiful on her. I like it.
Now, it shouldn't come as a surprise to you all that DJ Mustard opened up the show. But that Kendrick and that SZA, and even they dancers. And I don't know if you've ever been to a concert outside of the country, but as a first timer, these concerts just hit different. So shout out to Lisbon, because those two really gave y'all a show.
So needless to say, her and her friends from the States in Portugal had a beautiful time. Obviously, they knew what they were gonna get, but it's good to see them down there in LA influence, all the way in Portugal, not only from the locals, but from transplants of the US, still getting some of that LA vibe. Then we had a little 30 for 30.
Yeah. Again, man, I see a lot. I always I keep on bringing up these hip hop historians, cause I just laugh how hypocritical they are, and they try their hardest, because they try to act as if like they're the purists when it comes down to this. But then when somebody like Kendrick come along, he's too commercial, even though he's talking about black issues. It's like that's sometimes I'll be wanting these dudes to just shut up. I'll be wanting to just tell them like, shut the fuck up, man. Shut up. Like y'all have something to complain about whenever it comes to Kendrick or anybody. It's like when somebody comes Tupac, but see, the thing is, they only do that with certain artists, because they won't do that with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? They won't do that with Tupac. They won't. Modern hip hop historians do not criticize Biggie and Tupac. They don't. I'm just being honest, they don't. But they'll criticize Jay. They'll criticize M. They won't criticize Rakim. They won't criticize Nas. Because I think that some of these people, they want artists to stay at a certain place. They don't want them to get big. They don't want them to get accept no awards. Because they look at it like, well, these awards are from white people, or no, those achievements, they don't count. That doesn't count. Oh, the record sales, that don't count. None of that counts. None of that counts. It's about my opinion and how I feel about your flow and how and it like this is why they got Lupe on such a high bar. I mean, though Lupe is fire, they got him on such a high bar because they look at it like Lupe is the closest to being not successful enough to please them, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if Lupe was where Kendrick was at, he would be the same thing as Kendrick. That's what they're saying. Let's keep it going.
In there, always a favorite, always. Luther, can't forget about Luther now. And of course, all European stops gotta chant a little bit to show love and support for K. Dot and SZA. So how are they doing theirs?
Do this shit again, say it again. This shit good, do it again.
This is the major reason why when people say when they go to a Kendrick concert, it's totally different than going to a Drake concert. Because see, Drake fans they're mad that Drake lost the battle. And they're more focused on that. Kendrick fans are having a great time. They're not worried about the battle. Kendrick is just performing. Now I'm sure if Kendrick was to be an evil man, he could come out and say, look, I want y'all to all, the other guy, I hate the other guy. If Kendrick Lamar really wanted to mess Drake up, he could right now. He could really be like, look, don't support the other guy. And people won't support Drake. You got to understand it's the difference between having an allegiance and a cult following. I'm going to let y'all pick who has the allegiance and who has the cult following. So, let's keep it going.
On the floor, in this case on the soccer field, what is going on that floor? It's normally the energy. The high energy is normally on the floor. Nice. Now what's the capacity out there? Now the capacity is 19,856 people. Now, I wonder if that includes the amount of people they can get on the actual field, or if that's actual seats. Because if that's actual seats, and we can pack at least another 10,000 on the actual field, we getting closer to our 30-40 mark. Either way, needless to say, another successful sold out show in Lisbon. So shout out to Lisbon from the US. Nothing but love over this way. Put your comments below.
Yeah, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. So I want to talk about actually I got an episode coming up, Drake canceling more shows. I don't know why Drake's canceling so many shows. Maybe he's just not feeling it. I honestly think that Drake should take a break, but I'm gonna talk about that more in my next episode. But here you go, man. What y'all think? Y'all think Kendrick Lamar is on an epic run? Obviously, he's going to surpass everybody's record. I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to touch him after this tour is over. And what y'all think about when he come back to the U.S.? It's going to be something special. It's going to be something big. So thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with me, too. I know that the episode's been coming out kind of sloppy because of the time that I'm in, but I'm going to see if I can constantly get back to that because YouTube been pushing out the episodes late, even though I put it for a timer. I don't know why. So they say blame everything on YouTube, right? Right. All right, man. So thank y'all for joining me. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. Torture Talk. You know what it is. Peace. Bye.